beautiful day out in the river. That's a donkey shank that I sliced up into nice chunks to hopefully get us to be muddy. Monster! Oh my god, it's fucking massive! Look at it! I funnily enough don't think we have to measure that. Holy shit! Woohoo! That's awesome! How is that for a mud crab? Alright, so hopefully one more and then we'll just pull the pots and pack up. That's heaps of food for us. If we get an extra one, we'll give it to our neighbour. They've been so generous with everything while we've been here, with scallops, and giving us trout and blue bone and everything. So it'd be nice to get one for them. So we've just had the mud crab on ice since we got him. Apparently this is actually quite a large mud crab. It's just not our first mud crab. So there you go. That is a monster buck. He's over 190 mil for his carapace, and he's a male, and here's dinner. Just heating the wok up with water, because we'll boil him first and then we'll pull him out and we'll make the chili crab. We'll split him and clean him,
and then we will put him back in the sauce to cook. But the wok is the only thing large enough to actually fit him, so we're having to use the wok for everything. So we'll chuck him in hot. It's not full boil going yet, but it's just about to be. And I'll probably top the So it's been on for about 10-15 minutes now. So we'll pull it out, because even if it's not done, we can cook it for a bit further in the sauce. Filling it up with some cold water now. And because what will happen is that'll act like an oven if you don't cool it down as quick as possible. And it'll keep cooking it, and you can end up with overcooked crab, and overcooked crab's not nice. I've put this back on, this straight back on, because we're going to make our sauce now. So I'm putting a bit of rice bran oil in there to start. In here I've got garlic, chili and ginger, and I'm just going to cook these a little bit before I start adding all of the ingredients, and I'll add the sesame oil while I'm cooking it, because I want it to infuse a little bit, but I don't want it to be the main oil that I use. So a healthy dose of sesame oil, about a teaspoon, tablespoon-ish, quite strong because you don't want to go nuts on it. And the recipe is super simple. So those are coming along really nicely now. They'll have a nice bit of colour to it. So that you can see they haven't gone black, they haven't gone brown, because I don't want to get any burning, I don't want a burnt taste in it. So whole thing of hoisin. You want to turn the heat down, you don't want to high enough anymore. Whole thing of oyster. And then only half of this. Nothing needs to be precise in this. Give it a good stir. I only want about one of these of water. Ideally, you would have made this sauce in advance, or they're eating the crab the next day, and you'd have enough time to add 2 full ones of these of water and allow it to cook down back to the consistency that they come out of, and they're always infuse, but we don't have that time. We're hungry. We want to eat this muddie now. So this is super hot now, but I'm just going to clean them. So there's just this here, easiest way, pull that up, and that gets most of the stuff there. These are the gills or the lungs. It's hot, you just drop them in. It's still super hot. So this makes great burley as well. So don't just chuck it in your bin. If you're going fishing, chuck it in your freezer. Freeze it up with all the other carcasses and stuff, and you're just going to break them. Alright, there you go. Look at all that meat. See, like, that's cooked through there nicely there, but you see that's still a little bit raw. So that's perfect, because that's going to finish off in that sauce now. I'll just pull him out. It can dry a little bit. Just broke it off, just gonna have a bit of a taste test. This is nicely cooked through, you can tell. It's all white, and that's delicious. So I've just broken it. I'll keep it whole, but so that way the juice of the sauce can get in. And I'll just do the same thing to this side. I can honestly see why people love mud crab. So just a lime, all that juice. You can zest it as well. It's a good idea to zest it, but I just want to eat that mud crab. I'm so hungry and it's so good. That cooked for another 30 seconds or so, and then it should be good to go. So I've just got this cooking. It was a little bit salty, so I added a whole nother lime juice in there. Ideally, if we let this cook down and mix through, that saltiness would dissipate quite a bit, but we're hungry, we don't have time. So we'll let that steam for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, and we'll set ourselves up something to watch and get the bread nice and warm, and then we'll eat it. Oh, look at that lollipop. That delicious meat lollipop. I think that's my favourite crab. That is bloody sensational. Well, if you have the opportunity to get out after one of these crabs, I highly recommend it. They are amazing. And that's nicer than Blue Manor, in my opinion. But also, what do I know? So that's it for another episode. Thanks for watching. If you want one of these shirts, head over to my Facebook page or wherever and just flick me a message and I'll send them out to you. And don't forget to click that subscribe button, give this a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.